Hello friends, welcome to Mushkil Asan. I am Charlotte DeCosta, Clinical Psychologist, National Institute of Behavioural Sciences, NIBS. Parents experience a kind of dilemma regarding the type of parent they want to be. Many desire to imitate the way they were brought up. They idolize their parents and want to bring up their children just as they were brought up. And there are also a section who feel that they were not brought up the right way or in the right set of circumstances that they would have liked. Their sense of failure acts as a driving force for them to provide their children the best, rather their version of the best. And in their strive to provide, they sometimes tend to stray. There are different types of parenting, mainly 4 types. We aspire to discuss all of them in great details so the parents of our show can relate and understand where they stand. Now, following that, we are also going to discuss what could be the best style of parenting. Our topic for discussion today is going to be on the permissive style of parenting. That is one of the 4 styles. Let us first discuss what is permissive style of parenting. Permissive parenting, also known as indulgent parenting, is a parenting style characterized by high responsiveness and low demandingness. Permissive parents are very responsive to the child's emotional needs, but they don't set limits or are very inconsistent in enforcing boundaries. Certain characteristics that needs to be highlighted of the permissive parents is that they are responsive. Permissive parents are responsive to the child's needs. They react quickly and positively on all, rather most of the occasions in their children's life. Indulgent, as in permissive indulgent parents rarely say no to their children's demands. They may also use toys or foods as bribe to get their children to behave. They are also lenient parents. They are lenient and overly relaxed. They dislike control and authority over their children. They do not monitor or guide their children's behavior. They have very few rules and standards of behavior. When there are rules, they are not consistently enforced. They treat their kids more like peers or friends than children. Permissive parents want their children to see them as friends rather than authority figures. Now, children's freedom over responsibility is emphasized in these circumstances. Permissive parents place very little responsibility, such as household chores or homework, the responsibility of the child to do their own homework. They let children make major decisions, generally reserved for adult guardians. Now, the children are making these decisions without guidance. Permissive parents generally do not monitor or regulate their children. As a result, studies have found that children of permissive parents tend to struggle with self-control, which leads to a variety of bad outcomes. Now, one of the bad outcomes is poor academic performance. Parents do not monitor their children's studying habit, so their children have less self-discipline. Permissive parents also do not demand their children to perform or set a goal for their child to strive for. Studies show that children of permissive parents tend to have lower academic achievement. Their children also tend to be more impulsive and aggressive. Permissive parents do not control or regulate their child's behavior, so their children are less aware of the limits of acceptable behavior. They also exhibit worse, rather poor impulse control and have more behavioral problems. When facing with stressful situations, they are more likely to resort to using aggression. Children of permissive parents are also more prone to delinquency, substance abuse, alcohol abuse. These findings are from researches that has been conducted. Children of permissive parents are more likely to be associated with crimes because of their poor self-control. They are less able to self-regulate. Rather, they have poor emotional regulation. Now, emotional regulation is not something we are born with. It is a learned skill. Emotional regulation or emotional self-regulation is the ability to respond to the ongoing demands of the experience with the range of emotions in a manner that is socially tolerable and sufficiently flexible to permit spontaneous reactions as well as the ability to delay spontaneous reactions when needed. Because children of permissive parents are left to regulate their own activities, behaviors, and emotions at a young age, they tend to have more difficulties at self-regulating. These children might also be prone to poor social skills. This has also been found through studies that children raised by permissive, disengaged parents tend to have less empathy, leading to poor social skills. They generally display more antisocial behavior. They are also more likely to be overweight because parents do not control their children's eating habits. These children sometimes eat twice and are more likely to be overweight when compared to children raised by authoritative parents. So these are some of the effects that are seen in children who experience permissive parenting. In our next episode, we are going to discuss regarding another type of parenting. If you have any question, do write to us. We will definitely look into it and get back to you. And if you have liked this video, do like, share, subscribe. We are going to end it here. Till then, take care. Goodbye.